Hey, how you doing, y'all? My name is Shawn Powell, and I do online marketing. And I'm not going to say any businesses that I'm in right now because in the years to come, there's no telling what I may be in. And I don't see that what I'm about to teach you is going to make a change, no matter what business I'm doing. I've been in this since November of 2014, and I came into it, I was really excited, couldn't sleep kind of thing. A lot of you might be the same way when you find something that's really, really good. And it just really woke me up. And it got to the point where, all the time I was thinking about it. And when I first got in, I think my heart was in it more than my knowledge, which a lot of people had as well. And excitement took me a long ways. I remember my biggest day was 10 leads. And yet I was still getting paid. So I learned that if you believe in it and you show people you believe in it, it's going to go a long way. So don't think you have to have a lot of leads. You don't. My second month in online business, I think I made right at $700, real close to that. I bought an arcade game. Matter of fact, you hear some going. I bought an arcade game for my little boy my second month in online business, and every dollar of it came from an online business. And I did that on purpose as my goal. Little boy been in the hospital, and that's something I wanted to do was get him an arcade game. So I got my Fast and Furious sit-down racing game, the big ones. I got 13 of them in my house. Okay, well that said, I went a while with babying and doctor, and hand-holding, I guess you could say, all the people that were coming through my business and seeing it. The problem with that is you will confuse your downline. They're going to think they have to do the exact same thing. So, and how much time is actually going to be involved in that? At that time, I was making $65 off of each person. But how many hours were involved with that? See what I'm saying? If you're not careful, you'll defeat the purpose in the first place. I went and found another business was really close. Same people, as a matter of fact, that was in my first business. And the difference this time was I didn't have to handhold. I mean, I literally was down to almost no handholding. And that was very, very valuable in the amount of time I was being able to, put into my business. I had learned that when I quit handholding and stayed focused, getting out to the people, and I'm telling you, that is such a big deal. Staying focused, getting out to the people, my business multiplied 4 times. That's no lie. It jumped immediately. And then to this day, even this week, I still see where that mentality of staying focused in the right direction helps you. If you're in the right kind of business to where the business is going to help tote the load, then you can focus on that. I would highly suggest getting in something like that. If it's impressive enough, it totes the load that you can just get the people there. That's really, I'm not saying don't be there for your people. That's not what I'm saying. If that was the case, I wouldn't be doing this video. I would be right now pointing towards that direction. But I've actually waited a long time because I have been so focused going in that direction. I've literally gotten 2 months of figuring out Facebook, the good and the bad. And I got to a point now to where getting leads isn't the problem. It was stabilizing Facebook so that I could figure out how to make it work. And then other people that I could teach how to do Facebook can make it work. And that is a handful. It really is. So that's really what my last 2 months. That's my little boy's toys. The Minions from McDonald's. But so really, that's what I feel like most of my time has gone to, is stabilizing Facebook. Then I started thinking about it, and really, what you need to do is give such great content, and get out to the masses and stay focused at that. That no matter how many times you post, you don't have to spam the world to get these leads. I was using auto posters, and buddy, I loved it. I had just quit my job. I quit my job May the 7th. So it started in November, May the 7th, entirely out of restaurant business after 26 years. The money's out there, y'all. Don't think it ain't. But at May the 7th, about the same week, Facebook decided they're going to take out auto posters. Now, you can get some bootleg auto posters out there, and I've got one. I'm not going to lie. I've got one that I bought when auto posters were still available. But I was spamming Facebook at a ridiculous rate. I'm talking I don't even know how many times a day. Now, I was getting 60 leads a day, and I was excited at that because I thought that, all I had to do now is set my auto posters up and go on my day and then answer questions for people if they had. That sounds like a great thing. I'm sure a lot of people in the past probably did exactly that. I really thought that's what you're supposed to do. Well, when they quit the Facebook's auto posters and took them out, because when Hootsuite is gone, you can believe Facebook is serious. Okay, that's the granddaddy of all auto posters. Well, not what I was using, but still, that's how to look at it. Okay, I was moping around the house, depressed. I had just quit my job. I knew this is where all the money was going to come from, and Facebook hit me with a big whammy, pretty much. So what I did was, after about the second day, which ironically, when I wasn't working the business, I had the biggest day. I made a $606 day in my business in one day. Came during that time where I wasn't doing anything. It's amazing. That seems how it works at times. But I was moping around the house, and I was like, you know what? And I kept on thinking about it. If you take out all the auto posters in these groups, how many people are in there that is real now? And these are active groups with 30,000, 60,000, 100,000 people in it. And if you take out the bots, what the auto posters usually refer to as them in the rooms, what does that leave? It leaves real people. So I was like, you know what? I'm really interested in trying to study this. So I put a little bit of time. I laid on the couch and I watched YouTube in a pair of swim trunks, ceiling fan going, this is my new job. I was watching YouTube, Netflix, and just laying on the couch with a little blanket over me. It's comfortable. In a little bit of time, I know by 2 o'clock, I wasn't posting the whole time, but by 2 o'clock, I had 42 leads. And I realized right then, I only had one account on Facebook, and I was getting better results than I did with the auto posters. And I was like, why is this possible? And then I did realize it's because they are real people in these groups. So then I started thinking about it, and this is really what I want to write down and show you a couple things, as a matter of fact. I hope it shows up okay for you. Number one thing that Facebook has is there's two different types of people in there, okay? There's two groups for Facebook. Okay? The number one group is going to be the ones that you're going to intrigue with your ad. Okay? They're actually going to read it. I'm telling you, I do not post where I don't put my link in it. Ever. Because when I put my link in it, that is the initial goal, is I want them to come into my business. And if I do a really good job at grabbing their attention, then they're going to read it, they're going to be intrigued by it, and then they're going to come in. So that's the first group. This is the A group. And those are the ones that's going to be intrigued enough to read it. Well, then you have Facebook group where people are so Facebook mentality. I can write it and actually have the link right here in the process. Right? Blah, 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 blah. Here's the link. And here's the group B people. I should have got on the other side. They'd be okay. Group P people, they're going to do this. Info. Okay? Well, to be honest, even though the link is staring them right slap dap in the face, there's a reason why they're here. And it's a good one because you can use it. Every time you post, let's say this is going to be your post right here. And you got a picture of something right here. And then it's got all the writing, and here's your link right here. Okay. People right here can see two things. The like and comment, right? And most devices that people have, that's all they can see. They really can't see anything else. You can have two ads that are identical. One has 4 likes and 7 or 12 comments. It don't even really matter how many comments it is. You have another one that's absolutely identical sitting over here, right? It has nothing. That ad can be just as good or even better. But guess what? In the eyes of Facebook, this is more successful. Okay? So that's the one that they're going to go to. Alright? Now with that said, you want likes and you want comments because that helps fuel this post. Okay? Now, the ones that go directly through, Great. I want them to. That's the initial goal. Bam, it goes straight over here to my business. Here's my business right here. This is the goal. These right here asking for information. Every time someone comments on your post, it brings your post back up to the group, to the top of the group. Okay? That means that this is going to be seen again. I want these people. These people for this post are more important than this person for this post that went directly in. Okay? I think a lot of people know that, right? All right. So what you want to do is you want to make an ad that makes both of these people happy. First thing I do when I come in right here, I throw it against the wall, y'all. I put anything out there for 2 weeks solid every day. I put a different picture in there, put something together. This is to grab attention. Great content in Facebook is what brings you leads. It's not a matter of what I think is great content. I'm not the one fueling my own business. I'm not the one paying myself. It's coming from them. So you want that to be your attention getter. Whatever it is, that top one is going to grab attention, buddy. Do the best you can. Immediately. Now I do mean immediately. When I go right here, I have a copy and paste, and I go underneath my very first comment. I write the very first comment. It needs to be great content. It needs to grab attention. And hopefully, it's going to be something that's going to get these people, because these have a tendency to want to see results. They want to know what you know. To be honest, they're asking for info. But if they get a chance to see something that is really good, a picture of income, if you've got that, a picture of a collage of a whole day, $317 day I had. I may put a picture there showing it. I'm not saying that you've done that yet, but if you believe in your business and don't quit, it's going to happen. Use what you've got. Okay? Put that right here as your first ad. Tell a little bit about your business. Y'all, there's 3 different ways to get paid in my business. Got a daily. Get paid daily. That's awesome. Goes straight in my PayPal account. I got paid in 11 minutes the other day. Then you've got another one that we got. We have a weekly payday every Wednesday that goes straight in my bank account. I mean, write good content. It needs to be awesome. Whatever you write for whatever your business you're doing. Now, I've got a number 1 comment right here. It's a great one. It's going to grab attention. This one can get people in just as good as that one. And my link is right here. Just like always, there's my link. I do not post in here without putting my link in there. Period. That's the initial goal. This grabs attention. This goes up. These comments go up. If this person come over here and like your own stuff, I don't care what it is. Every person that comments below, put a like. Okay? When I put a like right here, my post has just gone up in value, and I did it myself. I put my own like and a great content right here below it. It's going to tell a little bit more about my business, maybe show results or whatever. Now, if nothing else is happening with this, and someone else comes along and puts another like, now I got 2 likes, right? And his name is Jim. You know what this is? You may not believe this. I will tag Jim. Hey, Jim, thanks for the like. Y'all, here's the 3rd way to get paid in my business. Right here in that one. Put great content here. Now I've got an ad inside of an ad with another ad. I've got this person tagged. This number is now up to 3 comments. I've got another like up here. First of all, he ain't used to seeing anything like that. That's just respectful. It's very respectful to do something like that. Put a smiley face and put my link here again. Even if I can't tag them, because you know Facebook won't always let you tag it, it doesn't matter. This is what other people are going to come see, because now this is going back up to the top again. It's more valuable than if it was just this by itself. Understand what I'm saying? Now, every time that you have a reason to comment, you need to comment. Okay? I don't care what you do. Always make a comment if you've got a reason to comment. If someone goes in there and tries to put you down negatively, use it to your advantage. Y'all, I have seen people come in there, or idiots that were in my business that didn't make any money. They just called it a scam and decided, they seen me on the leaderboard, I guess. They seen who I am. They come in here and they're going to say, hey, you know what? Let's put him down. This gives me an ample time to make an awesome comment right here. And every time he comments, this is going back up to the top. I'm getting more comments, blah, 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 blah. it's getting more valuable. Now, I'm going to show him exactly what this does for me. And look, don't be mean. Just tell him, y'all, maybe you should have gotten more involved. Maybe you should have reached out. Did you reach out to anybody? We got our Facebook group is incredible. They got the creators in the system that's in there every day. They got administrators and half the leaderboard. If you didn't make it, it's because you quit. Period. Okay? That's true with any business you're in that you believe in. If you don't quit, the answers are going to come to you. That's just a fact. Okay? Every time you have a reason to comment, I want you to comment. I do this, seriously, y'all. 12 groups. I've got 3 Facebook accounts. And I do not add friends to my third group. I cannot. I get so many. When you start getting 60, 100 leads a day, notifications become ridiculous. On top of that, if I've got all my friends in there as well, it's going to be to the point that every time they comment, it messes up my notifications, and I can't see what my post is actually doing. And that's a problem. So when they come into the business, I've got another Facebook account dedicated just to business. Great. Then I want them to be on my friends list. But with this one, no. I've literally got 12 groups on this one account right here, right? Out of those 12 groups, I do 3 posts a day on those 12 groups. And each one is going to be this one, plus immediately this one. I do never do I make this post without that one. Because it's just too valuable. It increases it. That one comment, one like is enough to get somebody's attention. And unless they're on a laptop or a PC, they're not going to see what that comment is. You put great content here, it doesn't even matter. How are they going to think that you're making an own comment to yourself? They're going to see great content. Okay? That's where it's at. Make sure every answer you give is a great answer. Everybody, and I do mean everybody, is going to be looking at this post. It's got your numbers up. It's got likes. It's got an awesome attention getter that you took 2 weeks, if it took, to figure out how to get leads. Okay? When people are coming through and asking questions and stuff, you got something to run with. Today, I may make 100 leads a day. But that doesn't mean I'm not still growing. I still work on this part right here to get a good picture and a good combination. And again, it's not what I think it is, no matter what I think it is. It's a matter of how many leads can I get through there. How many people come to my business. That's the big picture right here. That is the big picture. Okay, 3 times a day. Facebook has really gotten to the point where they ain't going to let you post more than 100 posts, pretty much. I mean, not safely, I wouldn't say. And that's really come down pretty hard recently. I am not going to post on the East Coast between 2 o'clock and 5 o'clock p.m. It's a dead time. If I sit here and waste my time to post between 2 and 5 p.m., I may make 6 leads, and that may sound like a lot to y'all. But this is a freaking gold mine. I don't want to waste my time posting between bad times. The good part is, in the wintertime, I'm going to tell you this, in the wintertime, or any time except summer, let's put it that way, between 2 o'clock and 5 o'clock is dead. There is no time where I want to do that. Between 2 and 5 o'clock, y'all, I cut the grass. I play with my little boy. I'm home every day. This is the whole summer we got together. We get to play outside, do whatever we want to do. I take phone calls for my business between 2 and 5 o'clock so I can help people who are serious about my business. When they come through and my follow-up email, my follow-up has my phone number in it. Out of 4,000 people since March the 10th, I've gotten to this business I'm doing right now. Out of 4,000, I have yet to be bitten a tail because I put my phone number there. Don't worry about it. Honestly, I'm not going through Google Voice or anything. I'm just straight up putting my phone number there. It's meant more money to me by having it there than not. Let people be able to you make yourself accessible. Is really what I'm trying to tell you. All right. So between 2 o'clock and 5 o'clock, I don't do anything. Now what I do is I post right here up till 2 o'clock when I hit that wall. Now at 2 o'clock, I want to have a little wave going. Now listen to this, y'all. This is real cool. It's going to continue to be seen, right? People are still going to be asking for notifications. And I know this sounds weird, y'all, but if you've done a good job of this, don't do your notifications right then. Wait till 5 o'clock or 5:30. Watch about that 5:30 time, especially about 5:30. What I've learned, especially in spring, fall, and the winter. By 5:30, you want to start posting. I go back through one more time and get my 12. After I get those 12, because they don't take long to do, hit those notifications. Those notifications are the most valuable thing that you've got. because these notifications mean they are hitting here, right? Answer things in here with great answers. Everybody who's coming in here is going to see that. They're going to know the kind of person you are. They're going to have a good feel and perspective, even though that wasn't made for them, that comment. They can see it. And I'd almost always give another picture with it. Give great answers, y'all. And you know what the good part is? Almost everybody asks the same questions. You can have a copy of whatever you want to do. Now, you can write sincere and put in what you want. I'm not saying even a copy is not sincere. It is. It's telling you the business and you wrote it. But I can put that person's name in it, tag it, and put the rest in there just like I want. That is just a copy. Here's another trick, y'all. My phone is a S3, old Samsung Galaxy S3. Everything I do, every dollar I make, comes from my phone. My Facebook is very well done on my phone. I don't have to use nothing else. I just got to have color notes or something like that that can have some copy and paste and put it in there and go with it. So, A group, people is going to go directly in there, intrigued, hit the link, bam, straight there. Info people, you need them because it brings your group, your post back up to the top. Bam, eventually they'll go there. They're more valuable, to be honest. Hit the times that you hit your notifications at sweet times, like 5:30, 7 o'clock. Now this takes a little bit more time. If I was you,